also patient. Establish your hearts, for the coming of HANANYAH draweth nigh. So we're establishing, getting our minds right for the coming of YAPAH. All the elect are getting their minds right for the coming of YAPAH. Let me show this real quick. This comes to my Revelation, the 19th chapter. The elect are getting their minds right for the coming of YAPAH. Now here in Revelation 19:7, it says the marriage of the Lamb. Revelation 19:7, let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him. For the marriage of the Lamb, which is YAPAH, our Lord, who the world ignorantly calls Christ, is come. And his wife have made herself ready. And who is that wife? It's the book of Jeremiah, the 6th chapter, and the 2nd verse. It says, I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman, which is Jerusalem, which are the children of the Most High, are like a beautiful, delicate woman. That's the elect today that's returning. Verse 8, and to her was granted that she should be arrayed, speaking of that comely, delicate woman, the nation of Israel, the elect, which is also known as Yashawan in the Bible, or Jeshurun in the English, Yashawan in the Hebrew, which means the upright ones. So those that are upright today are those that are returning to the commandments. And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white, for the fine linen is the righteousness of saints. So the elect are putting on the fine linen. The elect are putting on the fine linen. So when you go here to the book of Luke, the 1st chapter, this is what that fine linen looks like, which is the elect returning and having the expectation of salvation, which the majority of our people, right, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, known as the rebellious house and the children of disobedience, they don't have the expectations of being saved because they don't even believe in the scriptures. They don't even know the word, right? For this they are willingly ignorant of, and it's not because, the truth is not accessible or the Most High forgot his people, but he's made this privy and known to the elect. That's who he loves. Luke 1:68, blessed be the Lord, or Adonai, God of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people. And he hath raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we, the believers today that's returning, should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us, to perform the mercy, it says, to perform the mercy promised to our fathers, and to remember his holy covenant, the oath which he sware to our father Abraham, that he would grant unto us, that we, being delivered out of the hand of our enemies, might serve him without fear. So that's what this is all about. So that's coming back to serving the Most High in spirit and in truth, right? In spirit and in truth. So it never said anything about the other nations. It only spoke about us being saved from our enemies, and the Most High actually giving us the promises. So the promises are only coming to the nation of Israel by way of the elect of the nation of Israel, the Israel of God, right? The true household of faith today that's going to be exonerated, who's going to be given exemption from judgment. This is the book of Ezekiel 25:14, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know that my vengeance, and they shall know my vengeance, saith HaNanyah, or the Lord Yahweh. So all the nations are about to know the vengeance of the God of heaven and earth, whose name is Yahweh, and the sons whose name is YAPAH. The world don't know Yahweh and YAPAH, but they're about to know Yahweh and YAPAH very soon, right? Now, this idea of being possessed, we read it in Isaiah 14th chapter, this idea of being possession going on. Well, that's not a foreign concept either, because we just read about how the Most High said he would, the Edomites would be our possession, and that's along with the other nations. But it lists Edom there because Edom is the chief enemy of the Most High God Yahweh, and who the Most High is not going to have any mercy for, right? As opposed to the other nations, there's going to be mercy given to the nations after the children of Israel have been established in the kingdom after a 1,000-year period. Now this is the book of Psalm 2 and 8. It says, ask of me, and I will give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the othermost parts of the earth for thy possession. So the heathen are going to be our inheritance. They're going to belong to us. They're going to be our possession, right? Meaning we're going to own them. They're going to live to work for us. And once again, as I said before, the idea of being a slave or subject or being an insubordinate, there's always been a ruling class and there's always been a working class. So in the kingdom of heaven, it won't be any different. Now, let me bring this. This comes to mind before I close out. This is Jeremiah, the 2nd chapter. Now check this out concerning the Most High's own people. This is what he said through Jeremiah. Jeremiah 2:14, is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? So that even shows you that the Most High, why slavery is coming back, why the nations are going to drink of the cup, right? Which is going to be them going into captivity. Why this has to happen? Because he even said of his people being in captivity over and over again, right? Are my people, are they homeborn slaves? Because we've been in captivity over and over again when you read throughout the Bible. That's the history of the Bible, is the Most High's people went into slavery over and over and over again. Jeremiah 30:16, therefore all they that devour thee, speaking of the nations, shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries which are our enemies, every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. For I will restore health unto thee, speaking of the children of Israel, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord Yahweh, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, which are the children of Israel, the monument of God, the monument of the Lord, whom no man seeketh after. All praises, honor, and glory be to the God of heaven and earth, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Brakakadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Kahalo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. Alright, all praises, honor, and glory from Yah, Wahalakwat Zion, unto the end be to the God of heaven and earth, Yahweh, and his son Yahushai. Right? Barakat La Habayah Madawadah, blessings to the house of David, which you brothers laboring, day in and day out, and to the Hakim Wahagwath, which are the brothers and sisters that also listen and believe in the glorious gospel being preached throughout the four corners of the earth. Unto you I say Shalom.